Welcome, all of you beautiful people. It is Tuesday, 7 p.m. We're live. I'm Dustin.
Hi, guys. I'm Chandra.
And today we're going to be talking about how so very thankful we are for each and every one of you.
As I turn off the volume on my phone.
Good job.
I know, right? It's like I know what I'm doing a little bit.
So the other day, even without really even consulting her, we had talked about it a few times. We had talked about doing memberships and such, and I just went ahead and put a 99-cent membership out there. Didn't mention it at all, and then I come in and notice that we had members already.
That's so freaking cool.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Are you coming to hang out with us tomorrow at 1? We would love to see you. Like, for reals. No cap. On God.
Right?
That's the kids lingo.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yes, boomer.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Our kids probably will stop using it if we use it enough.
That's the point.
That's the point.
It is the point. You know, you start saying bruh enough.
That has never stopped the boys from saying bruh.
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 But yeah. Jennifer's in the house. Jennifer's hanging out with us tomorrow.
I saw Jennifer at Joann Fabrics.
And I'm just now finding out about this. This is rude.
I didn't tell you.
Rude.
It was me and a monster, and we saw Jennifer.
Monster.
Mm.
So, what do you guys like? Did you guys talk? Did she hang out a little
Just
bit?
for a minute or two.
Yeah.
You know, the monster really was interested in entertaining, as she usually is. And she did a twirl to
Showing
show
off her moves
dress.
and yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
So just a quick hi, good to see you. You know.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about, it was truly humbling seeing everybody. We even had I'm gonna forget his name. I have to look it up because I'm really terrible with names. But if this will even tell me who my members are on here. But I had someone come in and pay or gift 20 memberships.
That is so freaking awesome.
Like they're trying to get me to cry.
Oh, trying to. Sure.
And then
it works.
I had a super chat too. Like, what? Crazy stuff.
If you want him to cry, all you have to do is,
Rude.
be a member.
Let's see. This will show me all my members.
It's just really cool, guys. You don't have to do that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I wasn't even really going to mention it. Mr. Grant Gregory.
Yes. That was pretty friggin' awesome.
He donated he gifted 20 memberships. But we've got 26 members, and I am grateful for each and every one of you. I set it at 99 cents because I figure,
Because
I'm worth, but they wouldn't let me charge less. Jahil is here.
Hi, handsome fella.
Let's see. She said that she was being rude and failed to introduce her mom. I've not even met her mom yet.
Well,
we're gonna get married, and I haven't met her mom.
I don't know what you're gonna do about that.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Jahil says he's our biggest fan. Can he get their social security number, date of birth? Also, Chandra, bestie.
Hello. Together, Jahil and I make fun of Dustin, and it's a lot of fun.
I enjoy it. I allow it.
We gang up on him a little bit, but it's fun.
Yeah, I like it. You're gonna hear a little bit of a. Big Bob is in the house. Hello, Big Bob.
Jennifer, I didn't think you were rude at all, and I believe that was your mom behind you. Tell her I say hi.
Yes. Big Bob's in the house.
Well, hello.
You know who Big Bob is. He's the guy that was, he's the one that was helping us with all the stuff, with the things. Yeah.
Good to see ya. Oh.
I am not out of control.
Thor. This is Thor. He's a bit of a butthead tonight.
He likes to get comfortable in the most awkward way possible.
Yes. And he is making biscuits on my lap as we speak. They are uncomfortable biscuits.
Okay, here's this.
Oh, I love it. Just to get the tears going, you're gonna.
It's not funny. Oh, for $10.
Oh my goodness, Jen, you didn't have to do
Oh,
that.
it's not funny.
It is. So he is a very sweet person, a very emotional person, and sometimes it takes very little to get him.
All this money is going to go to buying Kleenex.
Yeah. Instead of the buy a coffee option, you need to buy Dustin some Kleenexes option.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That was so sweet. You don't have to do
I'm
that.
gonna hug her so hard tomorrow. She's gonna wish she never knew me.
You're gonna
Like,
change her pink hair purple?
yes.
You're gonna
Oh,
hug
the
her
pink
so
hair
hard.
lady. She's gonna be so excited.
Yes.
We gotta put a little pink extension in before we go if she doesn't fight it.
I don't know about that. That's a lot of work.
She was wearing it today. Or was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So when we went to Disney and she did the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique, she picked the hairstyle that gave her like a pink ponytail hair extension. And so now we have a pink ponytail hair extension, which was really easy for the lady to put into her hair and is not easy for grandma to put into her hair. It is almost impossible. And trying to get her to be still long enough for me to do anything in her hair is next to impossible. And she wanted to wear it the other day, and then she wouldn't be still. It was like a 10-minute ordeal just to try to get it in her hair to have it have some semblance of sturdiness and not running away and falling out.
And then like when I joined up with them, because they only allowed 2 people in, when I joined up with them at the little quick service place, it was like the spot where she was sitting was like covered with like wetness and macaroni and cheese on the ground. And it was
She's in this super fancy dress that we just spent a bazillion dollars on.
like,
Oh,
she says, that was her. She says, if she wears fake hair, I will.
she has a pink wig. Maybe we'll get her to wear her pink
I'm gonna
wig.
take her one of those pink wigs.
I'll bring you a pink wig. We got 6 of them. 6 of them?
Well, we had 6.
5 or 6?
There's
Yeah, I
came
don't
with
know
6.
how many are left.
Yeah, they disappeared.
She took some home. They're kind of everywhere.
So I thought that the my brain. So I thought the idea that we're very thankful ties in with Thanksgiving.
Makes
Tomorrow,
sense.
we're having not a Friendsgiving, if you will. We had one of those last month. That's what the designation was. But tomorrow, Cindy, her husband Brian, Jen, possibly her husband Brian. It's the invasion of the Bryans. And Jennifer Lucas,
Mhm.
possibly Jackie,
Maybe. If we can
maybe,
convince her.
are all going to get together to have pizza at Rockstar Pizza. They are driving hours and hours. That just makes me like tearful too, that they're willing to drive that far to hang out with us and have some pizza. I know it's
pretty flippin' cool.
And so I'm super thankful for all these people that are in our lives. And maybe Jahil will make that trip and drive down here one day, all the
would be
way from
nice.
old Jersey.
Jersey. Mm.
Get the mob to pay for it.
I mean,
He's from New Jersey. He's got to be in the mob.
or at least know him.
It's his uncle or something.
I'm sure he's got an uncle named Fat Tony or something.
Overweight Tony, okay?
We're not body shaming here.
But yes. So I'm excited for that. Thanksgiving, I'm cooking 2 turkeys.
Yeah.
2 turkeys. Oh, I did buy some of those little, that's what Costco sells, like 12 of those things.
I saw.
So we probably won't need to buy it. Yeah, we won't need to, need to buy them again.
I wonder if we give some to the kids so that they can make the vegetables and whatnot.
Probably.
Yeah.
That way I don't have, because cleaning those big, huge turkey pans, it's just easier to crumple them up and throw them away.
Yeah. So 2 turkeys. The kids are making vegetables and bringing them over. I am making some not keto foods.
Well, so are the kids. The kids are
making macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
I am making 2, possibly more apple pies, depending on how many apples how much I can get out of the apples we have. And then I am making an actual cheesecake. I'll probably make a keto version of that for us, but I'm going to make an actual cheesecake for the kids because they said they miss mom's baking.
Brenda Foley's in the house.
Well,
Hello.
hello.
Thank you for showing up. We appreciate that you are here.
And the kids aren't currently ketoing.
No, they haven't.
No, but it's okay. It's a holiday. I'll make whatever makes them happy, and I probably will have a couple of spoonfuls of the apple pie filling. And let's be fair, I'm probably going to eat a piece of apple pie because my apple pie is slamming. But
I miss my grandma's apple pie. Anyway, I know that's rude to you, but I'm not a fan of your apple pie.
I don't like you.
That's
so
fine.
that's okay.
It's honesty.
I still don't like you, but
Not that I don't like. I like it because apple pie is good, but it's not like my grandmother made very, very sweet apple pie.
And ours is not a sweet apple pie.
No.
I mean, it still has sugar in it, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a sweet apple pie.
Jen says she's looking forward to tomorrow. Maybe not the drive. I love the drive.
Well, you like to drive. You're a weirdo.
I love to drive.
I mean, he is always happy to drive. He'll put on his podcast or a book and just bang across the. We drove to Colorado and back, and he was just ecstatic to do it. He didn't have any issues, no problems. Now I did all right, but my hip hurt. But I preferred it to flying out there. I would rather drive out there and back.
Well, the thing is like if you fly, it's like 2 hours of discomfort versus 17 hours of discomfort.
Yeah, but the discomfort is different. I can be uncomfortable.
Hers is the wallet discomfort.
Right. I can be uncomfortable in a seat in a car and complain about it, but still have money when I'm done. Whereas if I have to pay for plane tickets, I have to be uncomfortable next to people I don't know who I don't want to talk to. And then I also don't have money when I get. So 2 levels of discomfort, being next to people I don't know and spending a lot of money.
As much as I like to drive, showing up to a building, giving them my bags, walking onto a big tube, going into the air, taking off and then landing and then being there. Sometimes like with a time change, not very long after you left, I have showed up to Chicago before I even left.
That's not how that works.
It is.
You did not time travel.
I did. No. I gained 15 minutes.
You did not time travel.
I did. But this is what G-Heel wants. He says he needs to see me cry so hard boogers come out of my. That is not hard to do.
Actually, that is kind of hard to do. Now, he does it with big emotional things, but I've only ever seen him do that kind of like super ugly cry when really bad things have happened. So let's not plan on that. That's a no.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Like murder someone I love? I don't know.
Put it past him.
I don't know. He is in the mob.
Him being in the mob.
Yeah.
So.
So I was at Costco just before the stream, and it wasn't very bad at all. I just walked right in, got what I needed, and walked right up.
I went to Walmart and got what I bought, and literally walked right out the door. I didn't even have to wait in line. The cat likes you. That's why he likes you.
It's weird.
He likes him.
Woo woo! I had to say it. It's like it's up to you all that are going. I woke up with a sore throat this morning. Ugh.
Well,
Ricola or whatever that stuff is.
Yeah.
A hot toddy.
Couple of shots. It'll fix it. I don't know. I really am not in the mood to catch anything because I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week.
I've got to go shopping on Friday.
Yep. I'm making him go Black Friday shopping with our daughter.
I'm going to buy me some cool stuff.
You are not going to blow all the money.
Some,
maybe.
Sup? What's up, Jason?
How's it going? Mecca lecca hi, mecca hini ho.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
All right.
I'm normal.
Okay, fine. No boogers.
Dang The alarm is beeping.
It beeps at us sometimes like every 20 seconds, and sometimes it goes off it's always going off sometimes.
Under the cat. Hang on. I'm stuck under the cat. Don't pull.
I'm not.
Quick.
All right, there we go.
Have a cat.
All right. So she's going to go get the alarm because it beeps.
Incessantly.
Because it's dumb and she won't let me dismantle it and take it off the wall.
me when the child leaves.
Jackie says I think she's making this up. I don't think her throat hurts at all. She just doesn't want to hang out with us.
I think she hates you.
I think it is. I think that's the case.
I think she really dislikes you,
I guess I'll go eat worms.
You won't even booger cry for her. Or you heal.
Yeah. Well, I will
can't
be
word.
sad to miss you, Jackie. I was on a stream last night and we were talking about haggis.
Ugh.
And they were like, because like the Brian is from Scotland.
Oh,
So
yeah.
haggis is a thing that he's very familiar with. And he was like, how keto is haggis? And I'm like, that's about as keto and carnivore as you could possibly get.
Wow.
Just meat intestine stuffed with other meat stuff, boiled.
That sounds
I would figure it'd be
gross.
better to fry it in butter or something like that. But they were like,
It doesn't sound good. Like it could be the most delicious thing on this planet, but the way it sounds awful. Like even the word haggis, it sounds like you're trying to cough up something.
so the other day I was walking and I was at Walmart and I was looking at chicken livers and I was gonna get some and do the chicken tender breading I get
Yeah.
and make deep fried chicken or chicken tenders out of chicken livers. I
Gross.
was gonna blend them up with like regular chicken
Uh-huh.
so it's not so like
Nasty.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I was gonna make chicken tenders or chicken nuggets out of that, right? But like even chicken livers are like $2 a pound or something like that now. And I'm like,
Stupid for little pellets of nasty.
I know. Look how much it costs for my big pellet of nasty here.
Mhm.
Right, where was I here?
Ah.
Find the box and unplug it. Probably did battery fault one. I don't know if there's a better. It's plugged into
So,
the outlet or whatever. Like
it's hardwired into the wall, and there is a box, like a big box thing upstairs in one of the closets in one of the rooms, like to shut it off or whatever. But I don't know how to work any of that. I don't feel like electrocuting myself today. But we will. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that. Otherwise, he'll just deal with having to get up and push the button, or I'll just deal with having to get up and push the button. I don't know. It seems like a lot of stuff that I don't know what to do with. And I'm not calling Brinks to pay them to monitor the house. I just like that it beeps. So when the kids come in and out, or when the small one goes in and out, we know when it happens.
so, Jahil's asking what we're getting for Black Friday, and he says he's getting a power bank and a shower brush. Shower brushes you get from like Dollar Tree.
Your shower brush should not be so expensive that you need to wait and get it on Black Friday.
How bougie are you, sir?
Well,
Okay, so you'll enjoy this. So today I popped on to Two Crazy Ketos live. They were in a Black Friday live, and
yeah.
they were talking about bidets. And I was telling them that you were offering to get us a bidet so she would try it, and she turned it down.
Okay.
And they were like, just buy her one. She'll be like
I'm
happy you did.
out shopping, and he's telling me how he's telling the entire internet world about my bathroom bottom habits. And I'm like, great. Love that, babe.
Well, I
That's amazing.
told him
Thank
like
you.
like I was insistent on getting a squatty potty, and you were really not into it at first.
The money.
And now we have one in each bathroom.
Well, to be fair, it is comfortable to sit with your feet up. Just saying.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Even if it doesn't do anything for you,
It
it's
does.
comfortable to sit with your feet up.
I'm right.
Anyway, yeah. So he was sharing my bathroom habits with the rest of the world on the internet.
As you do.
Always fun. Always
As
fun.
you do.
Yes. Knowing him sometimes is just a blessing.
Bless your heart.
Mm.
Jennifer Lucas says, my recent plague started with a very slight sore throat. It involved into a sinus infection, bronchitis. Stay put, Jackie. Rest. Headed off at the pass. So here's my suggestion: half a bottle of NyQuil, half a bottle of vodka. No, do not listen to me. This is not medical advice. I am not a trained medical professional.
Don't do any of those things.
No.
Although NyQuil is helpful, but don't take a half a bottle. Tastes awful.
So I would, like when I would get sick, I would literally take like, you can take that little cup of NyQuil. I'd take like the whole thing, like a shot of it, and then just take a couple shots of vodka and then maybe a shot of whiskey just for good measure. And then just go and just have a nice nap.
And destroy his liver.
I didn't get sick all the time. Your
I
liver
just
heals.
feel like it was a bad idea.
Your liver
all the
heals
way around.
itself. It's
The things we
self-healing.
did when we were young and dumb, but you weren't that young.
I was in my 30s.
Yeah, you weren't that
in
young.
my 20s. You know what?
You weren't that young. Anywho.
Jenny Batts is here.
Well,
Hello.
hello.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do. Thanks for being here.
Just Jason Keto says, hit me up on Instagram. I'll help you. That's what he does.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
going to
good.
put you in charge of that because you're
Okay.
tired of the beep. You're going to be in charge of that.
I can't even nap downstairs anymore. So here's the problem. I used to take like little cat naps downstairs in front of the TV.
So
Now
that the monster can get into stuff.
Well, no. I mean, even this is like on weekends or whatever. I would do some stuff and I would sit down and just close my eyes for a few minutes. And now it's like it annoys me so much. I take my little cat naps upstairs for like 4 hours. And
yeah, they're not 20 minutes anymore.
no, I'm like, I'll even set a little alarm, like a little 30-minute alarm, and it'll like, I'm like, ling, 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 ling. I'm like,
yeah. And then I come home from work and nothing has happened. The house still looks the same. He didn't get any of the work done that he had on his list.
I think I'm cute.
Good thing you're cute.
Yeah.
You're holding on to that one real hard.
I know. I'm losing my looks fast. Annoying at this time of year, so much sickness and so many canceled plans.
Always.
So I had this realization or revelation or epiphany or whatever you want to call it. It's like this time of year, we do start to see more sickness. The weather starts to shift and our dietary habits typically shift with it.
Truth.
So even those of us who were on, healthier paths will still branch out and do things like on Thanksgiving, there's Halloween,
right.
There's Christmas, there's New Year's, there's all these holidays that are like really, really junk food based. And everybody expects you to eat the things that they bring in. If you're in an office or if you're, around people, they want to bring you gifts of cookies and candies and brittles and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's always around, and you can do your best to avoid most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we're all human, and it's like it's a constant barrage from October to mid-January.
Yeah.
Right? So like
it's a wonder.
Yeah, how much of the illness is that shift in diet, added sugars, then you kind of get run down because you've got so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's cool, and then you're just kind of like,
you're
man,
cold and you want to be in a warm space, and we all know that heat breeds bacteria. And then everybody's all around you. We're all hustling and bustling at the stinking Walmart.
Mm-hmm. And then you're like everywhere. You're more likely to be indoors in close contact, and all with people.
And 17,000 other people touch that, gallon of milk or whatever.
Well, that girl had her fingers all in my mouth today, and I'm like, I don't even want to know where her fingers have been. Because she's like, how kids wash their hands. They don't.
Oh, well, that's not true. She loves to wash her hands.
Yeah, but not at the right times.
She loves to play in the sink with the soap, but how much washing actually happens, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But a good half a bottle of soap goes down the sink every time.
I'm sure I had some of her boogers in my mouth today.
But yeah, all of those things breed, viruses and bacteria and spreads it. And I'll get patients who say they don't want the flu shot because every time I get the flu shot, I get the flu.
Right.
Well, you don't. The one thing you can have is a mild reaction. That's your body recognizing the bacteria, actually the virus that they've injected into you, which you should have a reaction. But if you actually develop the flu, you probably got it from somebody sitting next to you in the waiting room. You probably already had it before you went to your doctor's office.
Negative, Nancy.
Just saying, you didn't get it from that shot. You should have a small reaction that says your body recognizes what was shot into it. Anywho.
Jackie says, agreed. Jim, Rowan, now me and Rowan's friend, and most of us haven't been around the others.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lucas says, her bestie just bought her a bidet. What is she trying to say? Your booty stank. Your booty stank, and she wanted to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't think she's saying that.
I mean, I haven't read her diary or anything, but she might be.
Maybe she's saying you need to pamper yourself.
Yes. Be nice to your backside.
I've heard that they're supposed to be like
Life-changing, like
luxurious or whatever.
warm water.
I personally have I just vehemently oppose them. I don't know what it is. It's just the whole concept. I dislike it.
I need
It's
to
a
get
no.
a stealth one. Just be like, have a remote control for the bedroom, but
No, no, we're not doing that. I'm not into it. It's not.
They've got all kinds of new remote control toys.
No,
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
no, on every aspect. No, he thinks he's hilarious. Please remind him that he's not.
You know what?
Okay, there's lots of other.
And she says she doesn't buy liquid NyQuil anyway. Well, you're missing out. It tastes terrible. But okay, so I
Bad
have
decisions
well,
were
well, I
made.
have to buy the liquid because there's something about the gel caps. I take them and they give me auditory hallucinations.
Ah, I
Like,
didn't know that.
oh, it's bad.
I'm gonna put that in your dinner.
Oh, dude, like, bruh. Like I remember when I
Edible.
was younger, when my brother and I were sharing a bedroom when we were kids, and we had a fish in our room, and I remember like taking the NyQuil gel caps, laying there, and I kept hearing the fish jump out of the fish tank and flop around, and I'm like, oh my god! So I flip on the light, and he's just doing a bug-eyed fish, like, and like, and he's still in there, and I'm like. I'm like, and then
I bet your brother was making fun of you. I bet he was picking on you.
he's younger. He had to go to school. He doesn't know.
Anyway,
He's not. You know my brother.
I do know your brother.
He has the complete opposite sense of humor of me.
Yes, that's true. He wouldn't do that.
No. I napped today too. It was kind of nice.
Napping is good for you.
Yeah, because we were gonna pinch hit or whatever it's called. I got up early. I got up when the girl got here, and I did work. I got a bunch of live stream set up. So I also want to say, kind of interrupt what we were talking about to say thank you to everybody too, because I started doing my Saturday lives 2 weeks ago. Two weeks ago. So far, I've had James from Ready Set Keto, Ready Set Keto, and then I've had Lindy from Paleo Barbie Does Keto. And since having those two wonderful people on, I am already booked out to March, and I've already booked someone for March. So I have 4 spots in March. I think there's 5 Saturdays in March. So if you are looking to join me, spots fill up. I'm trying, and I tell everybody that people that we're close to, I want to give you the best spots I can. But people who respond to me and say they want this date and this date, I'm obviously going to give it to them, but I want to give it to my close people.
Yeah.
All of you wonderful people to come in and talk to me. Jaheel, I need to get you on. I know by the time I'm free, you'll be home from London, so you can be on there with me. Maybe March or April. I think that sounds good.
That one will be a fun one.
Yeah.
That one will be dangerous. Y'all better watch out. Watch that one, listen to that one. That would be funny. I'm gonna definitely have to catch the replay on that.
Yes. So I mean, I have today I confirmed Sean at Intentional Carnivore. I confirmed Amanda Decker, who is responsible for Low Carb for Better Health in Tennessee. And I'm going to have Shelly on. Sometime I'm going to have Heath. I separated those two, divide and conquer, because I think that they have their own stories to tell. I'm trying to get Miss Jen Delaney on. Jackie. I'm trying to get Jackie on. I know Jen's working on it. She's got a busy schedule. Jaheel, you will be in London for a while, but when you get back, you're going to be on there with me. Let's see what.
I think you've gotten lost.
I have gotten lost, and I forget what I was talking about. Let's see.
We were there. Now we're there.
Says, oh my God, finally, please get one. I have 2 now. Don't make me send money here to make you get one. I cannot afford. I can't get that dehydrated. Okay.
It's a no.
I will install it too. If it shows up at our house, I will put it and install it.
I don't want one. It's so weird.
I just want to see her reaction. I'll film her face.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you will not. No. Mm-mm. That's a no.
Of course, I would not ever do that.
That is a no. Unless you are permanently sleeping in the car.
At least I can't hear the alarm out there.
You will permanently sleep in the car. Anywho.
She wants a bidet. See, look.
I don't.
Jackie's smart.
I'm okay to not know what the hype is about. I'm not into hype.
Says, Jackie, once you use a bidet, you won't go back to just toilet paper. Oh, they were talking about Scott paper is the best on that Two Crazy Ketos. Like, that's what we use.
Yeah, that's what
because our pipes, like we've used like regular Costco toilet paper and regular.
It doesn't go.
It just like it's like too. It's like flushing.
Fluffy.
It is.
Flushing a towel.
Yeah. Couple of checks, things are good. It's it's life changing. I need to know. I need warm water on my tush.
No. You know what?
You don't have to use it if it's installed.
Contact the maternity ward at work, and I will have them give me one of the squeezy bottles, and you can squeezy bottle your own tush.
I will start turning my own butter and cranking my own electricity. What is this?
Yeah. You wipe your own.
I'm gonna get everybody together for a barn raising.
It is not antiquated. You already wipe your own butt.
She's the epitome of we have ice cream at home.
Yes.
We have whatever it is at home.
Yes, we do. We don't need that.
I need a partner, not another mom. Okay. My mom was always, we have it at home.
I will fight you. I will. One of these days, you guys are going to turn on this stream, and it's going to just be me and him wrestling.
You don't even know how to turn the stream on.
You're just going to watch us wrestle, and I'm going to pin him down, and I'm going to fart in his face.
It's going to be a blow-up pool with some baby oil.
No, it's not going to be that. I'm going to pin him down, and I'm going to fart in his face, and I'm going to apologize after because you guys don't want to see that, but it's going to happen.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to frustrate me.
She said, if you ever have money again, she'll invest in one. She's like, his cost like $30 on Black Friday last year. He was going to buy us one. Maybe one day I'll convince them.
I don't want one.
So her work is shutting down for a month.
Oh,
can't even spare the 30.
Jackie.
That is no good.
I can teach you how to eBay. It helps.
I tell you what, that DoorDash is like gone. Like I don't know what's going on with it. Like the first month I did it, it was really good, and I was not very good at it yet. And now I'm going out and I'm like, I'm just sitting there, and like 2 or 3 runs, I will have to deny or whatever, reject like 6 runs because they want to give me like 45 cents a mile, and I'm like, I can't lose money.
No, and he's been losing money for the time that he's spending every time he's been out lately.
My bestie got it free from her vendors. They constantly give her freebies, and she works at the Emporium.
I heard that. Where is the Emporium?
What is the Emporium?
That.
Do you remember we used to have the Drug Emporium when we were kids? It was over in Speedway.
No, I remember Hooks.
Well, the Drug Emporium was over where like Five Below and Speedway is now.
Yeah,
like right by Kohl's and stuff.
Remember it, but I remember Hooks.
And Jen's asking if Jackie. I'm looking at the word and can't make the word come out of my mouth. Says, can you get unemployment for that time? Ford does that all the time here, and their employees get unemployment. Mm-hmm. I imagine there's probably like if you have benefits through the company, if you maintain your benefits, you can't get unemployment. And if you do get unemployment, you can't keep your benefits type thing.
I don't know. There's a lot of tricky government-y stuff with all that. Everybody's got to get their cut.
Jahil's a model. Have you ever seen him?
Yeah.
No, he's a model.
I know who Jahil is.
He's all handsome and stuff.
And he takes pictures.
He does. He's a photographer. I need to talk to you, Jahil, about some boudoir pics.
No, I don't want them. I don't want any pics of him in fur. No. I'm good. Thank you.
Bearskin rug?
No.
Yes.
It's a no for me.
That'd be amazing. I think they made it too hard to get it here. They say they were nice enough to break it up into 2-week increments, and we get paid 2 days for Thanksgiving and 2 for Christmas and 2 for New Year's. That's crap.
That is crap.
I mean, you think it's wintertime. Everybody needs furnaces.
Yeah. Well, and everybody needs money.
Yes.
Like you can't just be like, oh, well, guess
Well,
you're not working this month.
Sorry about
I'll
you.
pay you for 2 days.
Start looking at, just start hitting up those church, what are they called?
What, food banks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you get weird stuff. When the kids were little and I was a single mom, we went to some of the food banks and I got frozen sour cherries and I never knew what to do with them. I ended up making a cherry pie. That was the worst pie I've ever made, but I made the kids eat it because it was free food.
All right, she's gonna go turn off the
Gotta
alarm
get
thing
the
again.
beep again.
The beep is beeping again. Ah, the joys. The joys.
Oh, did you tell them or show them the picture I sent you?
What the no, I haven't downloaded it on my computer yet.
Oh, well, never mind.
I mean, I can get it. It's just
You don't have to.
I will post it. Oh, so they
Today the small child and I made
a gingerbread house.
a gingerbread house.
I will post pictures in the community tab after the stream.
Yeah, and we very rarely have like candy stuff in this house, but it came with these little colored candy balls and she ate almost all of them. So there are some of them on the house, but then I have like a stash of sugar-free candies, and so we had to use all of them to decorate the rest of the house because she'd eaten the rest. She tried the little mini marshmallows that came with it and she decided they were disgusting. So I have lots of mini marshmallows left.
Jackie says if you set the bottle just right under your thigh, you might be able to get the bidet effect.
Yes. I can get one of those for free from work. And you can play with it all you want.
Have you seen those reels and TikToks where like the husband pranks the wife all the time?
That's never happening in this house.
Yeah.
Never.
Yes.
Will not.
110%. Who wants to see my feet? Nobody.
Nobody. I've seen them. You don't want to.
Chandra beat him for that comment. He just called you his mom. Oh, hell no. Jerry. Jerry.
One day you'll turn it on and we'll just be arm wrestling or, full on wrestling. I'm going to just.
People are saving money for shopping, going shop, DoorDash. Yeah, I mean, it's probably some of that. But I've had fewer good runs, but the runs I take have been really well paying.
Well, and I think DoorDash is kind of set up screwy. Like they charge a lot to the person getting the order, but they only give the driver like $2.
Yeah, and then everything is tip based.
And everything else is tip based. And people are like, oh, I'm already spending an extra $10 to have this delivered to my house. Why would I tip more than that? But DoorDash is taking all that other money, not the driver. And I don't think people understand that.
And they don't care to.
Right. I think we need to come up with something better. But,
There's one in Plainfield, one here, and here is hers is in Anderson.
You can't words today. Are you okay?
There's one in Plainfield. Hers is in Anderson. It's like a flea market, lots of vendor booths. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I thought it sounded familiar.
She said her union is crap and corporate doesn't care because they are salary.
That's how it always is.
Salary. I'm not trying. That's not nice. That was very rude. Trying to get me to say something like that.
Well, trying to get you to make words in general is getting difficult. You do that red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. I can't. Nope.
How many cans? No. How many cans could a can cans?
I always did the how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Mm-hmm.
All the wood a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Crap keeps going this way. My feet end up on OnlyFans too.
Yes. Maybe
and by feet, I mean other things. But I mean, I'm not shy.
I think you should just do beard, like OnlyFans beard pics.
Oh, yeah,
people might be into it.
Yeah.
Like take a hot dog and roll it around in your beard. People be like, yeah, beard. They're weirdos.
I'm gonna start hiding hot dogs in your blankets.
You better not. They're disgusting and they smell awful. I do not like hot dogs at all.
I love how we try like we're so very thankful. I'm not hot dogs in your blanket.
I'm thankful you all come and watch us and watch him be him. I don't know why you do, but you do. Thanks for coming.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Do you not know the rest of the song?
I know there's more to it, but I've never memorized it. Go ahead. Let's treat
Even though
this.
the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Lie. Anyhow, there's more.
There is more.
If we turned on the now I can't even. It's not the Sound of Music. It's the other one.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Perry Moppins. If we turned it on, I could sing it with it, but I don't know all the words on my own.
All right, here's a question for everybody in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you have already indulged in at least one Christmas movie, and what was it?
Ooh.
For us, we have already watched Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
And I'm sure we've watched something. We watched that other like sappy chicky rom-com that was like Christmas
what
based.
was that?
It was like they had rings and earrings and I don't know. It was it Netflix or Hulu or something like that. It was cheesy. No,
the one guy bought a wedding ring, an engagement ring for his girlfriend, and somebody else bought earrings for their girlfriend. And then one of them got hit by a car and they accidentally exchanged gifts. So the guy had earrings for his girlfriend that he was supposed to have an engagement ring. Anyway, it was a Netflixy thing. It was cute. It was a good way to waste an hour and a half. I mean, it was cute. We watched that. But the Christmas Vacation I can watch all year round. It doesn't have to be Christmas. I just love it. It's it literally is my favorite.
It is, to me, one of those movies.
It is my favorite movie
that I can watch and I get a multitude of nostalgia, emotion, joy out of the movie because it's funny.
I still laugh. I have seen this movie probably 5 times a year since I was 19. I don't know when it came out. Maybe
it came out in 89.
Yeah, but I don't think I watched it.
I saw it in the theaters with my mother.
My parents didn't like Chevy Chase.
So I saw it, so that's where it's so valuable to me. It's one of those movies that I experienced with my mom. And I remember being in that movie and laughing so hard. Like I had never laughed like that before. Like I don't think I laughed like that at the movies until later on in high school. I went to see Something About Mary.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I mean, that was like one of those, you had to see it then. Something About Mary. I don't think it really holds up.
I wasn't a huge fan of it then either, but I don't like it.
But I thought it was hilarious then.
Ben Stiller. I still like him.
Anyway.
A handful of things he's okay in, but mostly meh.
But Christmas Vacation is one of those movies that I've had on VHS, DVD. Now we have it on streaming.
Yeah.
And because we don't have any kind of DVD players or anything like that in the house. So
I've literally watched it at least 5 times a year, every year since I was a teenager. It's my favorite movie. Literally.
And I like Speaky the Long Step and no Speaky the Easy.
Yeah. Yes, Jackie, yes. And this is why the children said there was a stroke frog. Yes, because his speech.
I have been vindicated on that stroke frog.
Still questionable.
And Jen said, it would require turning on the TV.
Oh. Ours is kind of always on. I'm the youngest of 5 children, so we always had a full house, and then I had 3 kids of my own, and I like background noise. I will turn the TV on and I'll go upstairs and work because I need noise. I can't handle the quiet. And on top of that, while I'm upstairs, I'll be watching YouTube videos while I'm working and have the TV on downstairs because I need background noise. I don't like quiet.
Well, I'll turn the TV on to stuff when I'm doing stuff down here. I'll watch YouTube videos, typically YouTube videos, because anything else we watch together, so we don't really watch anything outside of that without each other. Yeah. I mean, there's a few TV shows that I have that I like that she doesn't care about.
I turn on The Simpsons usually and just leave it on because Sometimes you catch it and it tells a funny joke and you can laugh, and other times it doesn't really matter. It's just noise. It's just background noise.
I was on a stream last night and we were looking at new shows coming out, and there's a remake of Shogun. It was a 1981 miniseries or whatever on like ABC or whatever, right? But now they're making it. It's going to be on Hulu, and it's kind of like if they shot Shogun, but like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got that gritty, dark look to it, but it's like going to be so awesome. I think we'll have to watch that.
Shogun and The Man from Snowy River are my dad's two favorite movies.
Yeah, so he'll need to know about Hulu, but he probably has no idea about Hulu.
No, he doesn't. He wouldn't understand the concept even.
Jaheel says he hasn't seen anything Christmassy yet. I usually watch Bridget Jones' Diary. I was on the other.
Cute.
So
I like that movie.
So when I go upstairs in my office and I turn on my TV, because that's what I use for my main monitor is my TV, and the Samsung app opens up and it plays some like movie hub or whatever. And I was opening up the other day and Bridget Jones' Diary was coming on. So now I'll always think of you, Jaheel.
Well, the other thing we watch is Die Hard because that's Christmassy.
Die Hard. Now, I am Harry Potter, the first two. That's the only one. And I like, and she disagrees with me. No one else in the house, excuse me, agrees with me, but I love Elf. I love A Christmas Story.
Don't like either of those.
Like, I got to at least watch those both at least once each year.
Watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special, the Christmas Vacation repeatedly, just basically on repeat. Those are really the Christmas ones I need to watch. Everything else is sort of like, well, we can watch.
I think there's
Harry Potter. It can play all the time. It doesn't bother me.
There's probably more. Because Harry Potter kind of works for Halloween.
I like all of the old Christmas things, like the Year Without a Snowman and the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh yes,
those claymation ones. I like those. Frosty the Snowman, the cartoon. The first one, not the second one, because the second one was dumb.
What was so the who were the people that made those? Because they also made Thundercats.
Yeah. They did, didn't they?
Yes.
And we like Thundercats. We watch that sometimes with the girl. It's very homoerotic.
She's like, Thundercats. I want to watch Thundercats, Paul. Because I just put it on one day because we were showing I was like, well, this is what I watched when I was about your age. I'd watch He-Man and Thundercats. I didn't we're still on season 1. It's like episode 80 something. I'm like,
oh Lord, they had so many episodes. And I'm like, I really didn't remember these things, these cat people being basically naked.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah.
Naked through every episode. But it's cool. She's like, I want to watch the show that you watched when you were a kid.
That checks out.
Yeah. The old black and white movies like White Christmas. I've seen that. I like that. That's okay.
I don't think
I wouldn't watch it again.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've seen it. I wouldn't watch it again, but if it was on, I probably wouldn't change the channel.
Not funny, Jackie.
Frog. Yes.
Not funny, Jackie.
Yes.
So I have been binge watching old seasons of Big Brothers on my phone. So much so the words nominated or house guest don't sound like real words anymore. I've just never been a person with the reality TV. The only really reality TV that I ever really got into was HGTV.
Yeah, I like HGTV.
Because I know House Hunters.
Okay.
That was so fake.
When we first got cable when I was a teenager, it was about the time The Real World came out, I think, on MTV.
Yeah, I remember when Real World came out.
And it had Puck.
Yeah.
And I used to watch that. I think I was 17, 18.
We were in middle school.
When
I got cable when I was in middle school, and Real World was a thing back then.
We watched the first season when it came out.
That was middle school time for us.
Yeah, it
was.
Then maybe you were in 8th grade and I was in 9th grade.
I'm talking we got it when I was in 6th or 7th grade.
Now we got to Google because
Real World season 1.
My phone.
Hey Google.
Oh, he's making a mess trying to prove a point.
When did the first season of Real World come out?
Now all of your phones are doing that for you. You're
Yes. At least I didn't say the A word.
welcome.
Real World New York was season 1, I believe.
Okay, let's do Real World season with Puck. Oops, that's
92 was the original release date of Real World season
okay.
1.
So Puck was in season 3. I thought it was the first season, and that was what year? 94. So
Yeah, that 94 was 94, 95
I was 15.
was my sophomore year or my freshman year of high school.
So I was 15 when we got cable.
I was in middle
I
school.
thought I was older. But,
I was in middle school. I was watching Beavis and Butthead.
well, I watched Beavis and Butthead too, but it came on overnight. But I didn't. We didn't have cable until I was at least 15. And we may have watched. I thought we watched it when it came out because I remember waiting for the next episode. Anyway, but I don't know why we started talking about that.
Because she was talking about.
That's the only real like that kind of TV that I've watched that I've liked. I've watched like the America's Got Talent stuff a little bit here and there, and the Masked Singer stuff here.
That was kind of fun, but I mean, those get old real quickly. So like for me, like I've always loved like HGTV because we had Good Bones, which is based out of like right around where we live.
Yeah.
But we
I
also
like that show.
no. Then there was a lot of controversy with that show, and I imagine like other shows like it probably have the same
Well,
thing.
I just would get frustrated. Like you watch this stuff and they do all these things. They're like, oh, look at what I did with little to no money. And then if you find out online that, yeah, that's what they did with little to no money because they didn't actually fix anything and our house is still trash.
Yeah, they were buying houses from the city for like $5,000 and then fix them up and then sell them for $300,000 in these neighborhoods, which was like totally like screwing over all the people in the neighborhoods and making them have to move out. And like this is it isn't already an up and coming neighborhood anyway. And I mean, there's like bars opening up and there's music venues now and restaurants and all that stuff. But
they made it happen much faster.
Yes.
And much worse. And the work that they did do, to my knowledge, just from what's been on the interweb, and you never know what you can trust on the interweb, is, that they did a shoddy job.
Jen says, Jen says,
Yes.
I watch Miracle on 34th Street. It's my favorite. I have never actually like I've seen parts of it. I know like that's the is that the
every time a bell rings
an angel gets its wings? Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's the one. And basically I understand the story of it where a guy's kind of a jerk and then he has like a death experience kind of thing.
Oh, that's It's a Wonderful Life.
Is that the
That's It's a Wonderful
Then
Life.
I'm messing it up. I don't know which one that one is.
I've been wanting. So Jackie says she's been wanting to find episodes of Sailor Moon. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't even know what channel that was ever on. I don't know anything about it.
Did Cartoon Network have that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't think I ever saw it, but I've sold some of their merchandise.
Evelyn Tucker, Beatty, thank you so much for being here. She is the sweetest.
Well, thanks for coming.
I have a friendship bracelet from her in my drawer upstairs. Yeah, I have to kind of hide it because I'm sure the girl will run off with it.
Well,
it's red.
She does take jewelry.
Yeah, it's just a red friendship bracelet.
She finally gave me my frog necklace back.
She was like, I've got this, and I'm like, you got to put that back.
She only had it for like 3 months.
Brenda Foley is going to bed. Good night. Thank you for being here. We appreciate
Sweet
you.
dreams.
Jeremiah
was a bullfrog.
Yeah.
Was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he
Evelyn is here. She's here and here. So this must be her YouTube account. She was on Facebook a second ago. Jackie, those were my regulars along with reality shows.
Yeah.
No. Blasphemy. Miracle on 34th Street is a Santa Claus is a real movie.
Oh.
Macy's Day Parade Santa.
Okay. I remember that one. That's the one.
Oh, they put Santa on trial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I remember that one. But both of those movies I saw just bits and pieces of, but I don't think I've ever actually watched the whole movie.
It had Natalie Wood in it. Jackie said her bracelet's still on. I wanted it to last. I didn't want it to fall apart. I'm very sentimental.
He is a collector of things. Some may even call him a hoarder.
I have like 9 things.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
11.
No. Multiply that by 10,005. He is a mild hoarder of things that are sentimental to him.
I now have a blanket of me has me and my grandma Kate on it, and the girl likes to sleep with it.
Yeah.
Which I think is adorable.
I do think it's adorable. I am a thrower-outer of most things, unless I can sell them for money.
So the remake was in the 90s. Jennifer Lucas says her bracelet is now her Bible bookmark.
That's a good thing to use it for. You won't ever lose it.
It's not really even fuzzy.
Oh, her bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not coming apart yet or anything.
Yeah, because I don't want to take it off with a shower. I mean, I'm like, it's difficult enough for me to wear a watch too. Because Jen Lucas gave me a bracelet at our keto meetup, and it's on my desk in my office.
Yeah.
So I look at it all the time.
Yeah, if you ever watch his other streams and things that he's on and notice that there is a desk full of stuff behind him, that's just one small piece of his stuff that he collects. And everything has meaning. Everything has a sentiment that goes along with it. Like I said, you're a sensitive guy.
I am sensitive.
And I love you for it. But you also have a lot of junk.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me.
But she made that bracelet. So, I mean, she like,
awesome.
I know, because like she was just like, I'm going to make you a bracelet. I'm like, what's happening?
I think it's awesome. I think it's very nice that you guys all share things. I think that's super cool.
Some of you may not know.
What?
Sunday, Autumn said that Ketopalooza 2024 has been booked. So no more asterisks. It's happening. We're going. She probably won't. I will be there. I'm probably going to go down on Thursday night this time because I need more Mike and everybody else too.
I will probably be at work.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to go down. I'm probably going to split a hotel with Adam. I was talking to him about that yesterday or today or something like that. We'll probably split a hotel. It'll be like half as much as it was last time. Well, probably with inflation, twice as much as it was last time.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm excited. She hasn't released the dates necessarily, but as soon as we find out, I will pass it along to all of you because I'm already excited. And as I said, I am having Amanda Decker on. Her episode will be live on February the 10th with me in the morning. It'll be talking about low carb for better health. This year will be 2 days instead of 1 like last year. I will be most likely attending that as well. Because
we have to make sure all of the stars align for everything to happen, but we're not saying no to anything yet.
I'm saying yes. You can fight me.
I will. I told you one day they're going to turn this on. We're going to be wrestling.
Let's see. 2 types of people in the world: hoarders and minimalists, and they marry each other. She's definitely not a minimalist. She's mental, but not a
again, stroke frog. Not a minimalist, but I do throw out things. I have a few small things that I like that I collect. I have a shelf in the kitchen that is all of my Halloween stuff that stays out all year long. I never put it away. It's always there. But I'm not really a collector of stuff.
Hold on. Shelf. It's the top of the kitty litter box.
Okay, it's what I have available as far as a place. It's a shelf. Anyway, but I have collections of things, but I don't really want them. So like on top of my kitchen cabinets, I have a bunch of glass vases I got from my mom when they moved. I don't want them, but they're there because I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do with them. I don't want them.
Our refrigerator is about to fall over with all the stuff that we stick to it.
With all of the art.
Yeah.
He wants to keep every single piece she makes. I throw it out constantly. I just threw out about 10 sheets of paper today. What am I supposed to do? I can't keep it all. I have 5 bins of stuff in my closet upstairs from when my children were little that I need to go through and throw out most of, let them keep the things that matter the most to them. But I would rather not have it all. I would rather not. Even like with my eBay stuff, if it sells, if it's valuable, great. If it's been there for a year and still not going anywhere, sometimes I just go through and start getting rid of stuff.
Yes, Thursday hangout. I don't know if I'll ever do the whole like because everybody wants to go to the Brazilian steakhouse. I don't think that's for me. I might go once. I don't know. I'm just not that interested. I know that's kind of like a taboo thing with the keto carnivore community, but I would rather just hang out in a place where I can hear people talk. And let's see, Jackie says hotel rooms stayed the same the last 2 years, so they might be the same. Okay, so I really like the idea of having an Airbnb, but when I switched over to a hotel room and I was in
so close.
the West Tower, literally come down the elevator and the elevator get to the floor, I walked out and that's where registration was. There were 2 different rooms for us to go into. There was a room like to talk with people where vendors were. There was the hall where like we would eat or we would play like the big Friday night games or the presenters would be in there. It was just perfect. I mean, if we were to do like an Airbnb like party house, that would be something cool or different. But getting that many people together to make it worthwhile. Yeah. But
and you'll feel like you're not in the mix.
That's the thing.
You'll have FOMO.
Well, that's the thing is like I really enjoyed because they had that atrium, the little overhang that went over 4th Street, or I think it was 4th Street. It went between the 2 towers, and it was like a bar, and there was a coffee shop, and we could have drinks at night and talk, and there were people coming through and people hooping and hollering and having a good time. I love that. That was so much fun. They had plenty of chairs and tables to sit, and they were comfortable, and you could see like the downtown, and you can see everything. It was just like it was perfect. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't really change anything about it except for the prices. The drinks were expensive, but I think all the drinks. I mean, I was paying like $10 a drink, but which is not
the same as if you went to a club
or a bar, just any regular bar these days. But this is 15-passenger van, but I wanted to have a coffee bar, just mainline and espresso all the way.
Yes. So I thought of one other thing that I do have that it's a collection. I have a cedar chest
full of
stickers, and they are not stickers that are allowed to be used. They are mine.
Have you ever even shown that to the girl?
No, I don't want her to take them. They're mine.
Well, she couldn't probably get the lid open if she wanted to.
They are my stickers, and they are not to be used.
Can I look at them?
No, they're mine.
You must take some.
They're mine.
I'm gonna take a few.
No.
Borrow.
Not allowed. They're mine. I hoard stickers. That is a thing that I've done since I was a child. I had sticker books. The only thing I ever got caught stealing, I stole puffy stickers from Target when I was a little kid, and my mom beat the crap out of me and dragged me back into Target and had me apologize. And she got really mad because the manager said it was no big deal, and she was like, "It is a big deal." And she lost her stuff on me right there in the store. And stickers have always been my thing. So I do also have a secret cabinet filled with stickers. Lots of them, like thousands of stickers.
This one is actually far more relevant to our lives
than
Jackie even understands. Because the girl likes to play with her magic wand and turns us into frogs.
Yes.
Ribbit.
Yes.
Ribbit.
I'm always a frog. Then lately she's been doing magic, turn Ma into a frog. And I go, I'm pretty sure that didn't work at all. Ribbit, I don't think your magic's working today. Ribbit. And then she's like, oh, Ma, did you hear that? I don't know what you're talking about. Ribbit. And she just eats it up. She loves it. So much fun.
Today she was like, smell my breath. And I'm like, no. And she gets on me and was like, She had her fingers in my mouth trying to hold my face open. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
She brushed her teeth. She did a good job.
No, before
I know before she brushed her teeth was when she wanted you to smell her breath. She's a little bit gross.
I like this idea. So I told you I was going to do this, but I actually did. So for the longest time, I've had a Google Drive account because dealing with files and YouTube and all that stuff, and any kind of collaboration, it's good to have a Google Drive to send because you can dedicate folders to specific people. They can only get into that folder, and I have folders between her and I. I had a 200 gig account, and I bumped that to a 2 terabyte account.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start doing this very thing.
Taking pictures of her art. I love her, and everything she makes is wonderful, but some of it is garbage. Just
She's going to see this one day.
what?
She will.
Every kid makes some art that's not, they're not even proud of it. They're like, look at this. You know, she makes great art when she makes great art, when she really gets into it.
My weird collection habit is keychains, just as useless as stickers. Why are we weird?
Hey,
okay.
We're the norm, damn it. Everybody else is weird.
Do you collect that people might find weird? I don't really collect anything in particular that's weird necessarily.
No, you don't collect any one thing in particular. You have like, I need to keep for my collection. And like you don't have any, but you just now have a shelf full of random things.
Well, I used to have a awesome like CD collection, huge CD collection, huge movie collection, and over the years those were stolen.
So I think the thing is had you an opportunity, you would have multiple collections of multiple different things. Because like you have several guitars now, but you don't quite have a collection, but several guitars. You have cans from Liquid Death, but not enough to quite call it a collection, but there's several. And you have like little knickknacks and odds and ends and doodads, but everything has a memory with it. Everything has an emotion with it. So you have various amounts of lots of things, but no one particular collection.
What do you collect?
Anyway,
I like things and stuff. And if I had the money, I would have 100 guitars. I would have like a whole like man cave with things that were just for me.
mm-hmm.
I don't even really drink.
Concert ticket stuff.
Oh, I used to carry
bottles.
I used to carry every concert ticket in my wallet that I had gone to at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My wallet was like this thick. Now the problem with that is like the heat and the pressure over time of sitting on it, like all the ink kind of just disappeared. So they were just like blank concert tickets after a while. So
all those hot
and now like most concerts, there's not tickets involved. They're e-tickets or whatever. E-tickets. So yeah. But I mean, I've been to probably 1,000 shows.
Yeah.
Give or take.
But I mean, all of these things, like you have a bunch of little random, not even quite enough to call a collection, but lots of stuff.
Yeah. So she says that Evelyn says she's a paper hoarder, everything from origami to scrapbook. I have a bunch of scrapbook stuff too.
I do, but I actually did scrapbook. As a matter of fact, if you want, I have a lot of scrapbook paper stuff that I'm never going to use again.
I think she's in Ohio. I think you're in Ohio. Are you not, Evelyn?
I used it for the kids because I was just over scrapbooking. But by the time they were in high school and they had like big projects they had to do, we would use my scrapbooking supplies to make their projects look really cool. Because I am crafty. So I have like all the craft things.
She's crafty like that Beastie Boys song.
She's crafty.
Mm-hmm.
But
Jennifer Lucas says black and white animals, zebras, pandas, cows, polar bears, cats, white tigers, Siegfried and Roy, partridge in a pear tree.
Nice. Like figurines then, or like stuffed animals, or like all of the above?
Yeah. We've been in her house, but I can't remember.
I don't remember her having like...
Chandra, take pics of his groups, print and toss the group. Oh, what does that even mean?
I would love to like take pics of his little groupings of junk.
Well, some of that stuff is because I do live streams and it looks cool behind me.
But I think he would have an entire meltdown. So we went through the garage and I told the kids to sell a bunch of stuff because we have everything from his grandma's house in our garage, like everything, pictures of people that nobody knows who they are, everything. And he got very frustrated and had to like come inside the house and could not be out there because he was so upset we were getting rid
Like,
of
I know it needs to go.
but the emotion attached with it
Yes.
isn't.
Like dishes and plate. I don't know what it is, but I've always been the like nostalgic person of like my aunt. Like so Christmas time my grandma would get my cousin and I usually the same stuff. My cousin Michael and I we would get the same toys basically. And then everybody like and then what if he got anything that I wanted, I just had to wait till springtime when yard sale season came around, I'd go and get it for a quarter.
Yeah.
I would get whatever he didn't want because she was going to put it up for sale at the yard sale. Like she's always
a
been
thrower outer.
she's a thrower outer. And I'm like, I need that. And I would have a ridiculous collection of old toys from when I was a kid too. Math toys, Transformers, like just all kinds. I would have the most amazingest man cave ever.
So he is a hoarder and a want to be hoarder, but it's okay. Right now we're mostly under control. And I know if I need to get rid of things, I do it when he is not either not paying attention or not available, not in the room. Because it really hurts his feelings. And I don't want to hurt his feelings.
I remember it being like that when I was a kid, and my mom would throw away stuffed animals with my brothers.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, not this one. I'm like, I don't even know why. It's just always been the way I've been. Like it just like hurts me inside.
Yeah. And I don't.
She's Southwest Toledo. So if we do, okay, so what I'll do is come springtime, I know there will be Ohio meetups. I don't know if we'll, I don't know if we'll do it. I don't know if there will, I won't be involved in it necessarily, the planning. But I imagine with Stacy being up near you in Toledo in that area, with Mike and Dawn being in like the Clevelandish area, I imagine there will probably some kind of meetup up in that side of Ohio that will happen. And if I am able to make it to that one, I will bring all of her scrapbooking stuff that she no longer wants to you. And if that doesn't work out and we have, I know there's going to be at least one Columbus meetup in the springtime, March, February, whatever the case is. If you are coming to one of those, when those are announced and solidified, I will bring the scrapbooking stuff then. Yeah. If you will help remind me around that time, she's not going to remember.
I probably won't remember.
No.
There are very few things that I want to keep of the scrapbooking stuff. I like the tools, like the equipment. I'll keep that. Because you never know when you're going to need a star-shaped hole punch. I'll keep that, and the cutters because I like the cutters.
You think it would go through cartilage?
I mean, I can make anything go through cartilage.
You're kind of cool.
But those things I'll probably keep, and then I've got a couple of packages. I combine those two words together. Anyway, that are Disney specific, and I'll probably keep those with the hopes that eventually I'll get the photos from Disney World with our girl, and
I have them. I have them on my. So I have 2 backup drives upstairs. I have 2 6 terabyte backup drives and a 2 terabyte online backup drive, and I have them on all of those, and most of them on my phone. But I need to get them all into one folder and get them to her somehow because I know that it's not going to email a terabyte or a gig and a half of photos. But anyway,
yeah, but I need all those pictures to print out to make a book.
She said all the above.
Well, if I come across anything cool, black and white, animal-ish, I will save it for you, Jen, in all my yard sale and Goodwill travels.
She said, might need to talk to a psych. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think I'm not like saving trash necessarily.
It's a lot of stuff, but I
contain it mostly to my own office.
Like I said, I try to get rid of things when he's not present. So like the garage is not perfect right now, but I got rid of a lot during the yard sale this summer, and I'll plan on getting rid of more in the spring again because we need to clean the garage again.
It's a double-edged sword. One, it means I don't have to help because they don't want me out there.
Yeah.
And then, but then I'm losing stuff. Now the picture things is weird to me because like throwing away pictures is one of those things. It's like, to me, it's just, I don't know. And then Coco makes it even worse.
It's because even though you don't know those people, you feel some obligation to keep their pictures.
Yeah.
But you don't know them. You didn't meet them. You
Oh,
can't
I
tell me
I
any
met
of
some of them, I'm
them. You
sure.
can't tell me any of their names. But we need to just get rid of the box of pictures.
Well, I have to go through them and make sure there's no pictures that I want out of them.
There are things that we have from your mom and your grandma that we'll keep forever. We'll keep your mom's chair. We'll keep the blanket with the photos.
I have a tiny little kid's chair over here that was my mother's when she was a kid, and the girl, I keep wanting to say her name, but she sits in the chair every once in a while, and I didn't even remember that we had it until one day she was just sitting in it, and I'm like,
we'll keep the blanket
yeah,
from mom and grandma. You know, there are things that are worth and valuable and sentimental at the same time, and they bring value to our lives. Like, even that little chair is going to be adorable in 20 years when our granddaughter isn't little anymore. You know, it's not something that we would throw out, but boxes of pictures of random people you don't know is not worth keeping. 5 different dish sets, not worth keeping.
Okay, so this is something that I was going to touch on because there is a mystery keto chow flavor that is available. It will not be announced as to what the flavor is until November the 30th, but you can get there in my links in the description down below. If you want to order some and find out what it is, if you haven't already ordered it, I know what it is. I have 2 packets of it. But I'm going to be making a formal post here sometime today or tomorrow, so people know about it. I have obviously as an affiliate with Keto Chow, I have an obligation to make those kind of posts, and even this right here is part of that, where I am announcing it. There is a mystery flavor.
Woo-hoo.
I'm
Mystery.
excited to see people's reaction of this flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how excited I am to try the flavor, but I'm excited to see everyone's reaction to the flavor because I know
What do you
that.
think it is? Turkey and gravy?
Oh, that would be amazing.
It's
It's not ecto. I can tell you this right now. It is not ecto cooler.
I know you're sad about that.
I am. It would probably be gross, but
Probably. And it's not turkey with gravy.
it's not gravy, not turkey. It's not rainbow sherbet, but that would be good
Is it
probably.
cat flavored?
It's so at Christmas Vacation, it's that Jello mold with cat food flavored. Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm
That
telling
lovely
you
green
that I am sure that this flavor will appeal to a wide variety of people. I'm not going to give any more hints as to.
Did you show it to me? Because I don't remember at all.
I told you what it was.
I don't remember at all.
I don't know if I showed it to you or not, but I told you because I think I got it while you weren't home.
I don't remember.
But anyway, I have 2 packets of it. I haven't made it yet. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
I'm getting a creamy tomorrow.
You're excited. I can tell.
A creamy with 7 pint containers.
Oh, we're going to have ice cream all year.
Mm, I'm so excited. Do you know how bad I want something at night and I have nothing because I do the grocery shopping and I don't buy myself stuff
Every
and
night.
I get mad at myself for it.
Complains about not having snacks. How do I not have any snacks?
So I go to the grocery store and I don't buy snacks.
How is it that we never have any snacks?
I do buy little things for her that she likes
He buys me sugar-free candies.
because you like them.
Well, yes. I plan my gastrointestinal pyrotechnics around the
Yes.
amount of candies I plan on eating that day.
Yes. But if you are so inclined and curious as to trying the mystery flavor, you can order it through me. Black Friday, there's a 10% discount, I believe is what it is. You can order that from me, and they will be announcing the actual flavor, what it is, on November the 30th. I don't know if you order it now, if you'll have it before then. It is very possible, but I don't know for sure.
I don't know. I don't know what their shipping times are.
Yeah,
did get
they're
something.
very quick. They're very quick.
I got something in the mail about the Postal Service days to get things before Christmas. I need to update all my listings.
Yeah.
Anywho,
If you had to walk inside, it's bad, my dear. You might not be severe with trash, but you've got more the emotional part. I don't know what's happening.
she's talking about your hoarding.
Yeah, I don't really have a hoarding problem.
You do.
You call it hoarding. I have like 9 things.
He severely underestimates the amount of items that he has collected over the years.
Did they crack the code of making cherry flavor that doesn't taste like cough syrup? No.
I doubt it.
No.
I don't think anybody has come up with that yet.
No. I mean, even like cherry Coke Zero is not the best. I'll get it every once in a while. It's not awful.
Coke in general, like even the diet or the regular or Coke Zero, they all have a specific flavor, but it still doesn't taste like cherry.
No, because I mean, when you go to like Steak and Shake or whatever, it's a grenadine that's mixed with it.
No.
They mix grenadine, and it's not even cherry; it's pomegranate.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like cherry, but I mean, it has its own specific flavor. Excuse me.
That would be amazing, to be honest. I used to love.
I like that. That's a chocolate mint. That's my flavor.
Well, they have a chocolate mint, but I have bought it and you didn't like it. Because I got it for her to try in her coffee because obviously everything she likes, they discontinue. It's because she puts out negativity into the world.
That must be it.
I'm positive she's negative. It's fine.
I'm positive you're negative.
Yeah.
I'm negative you're positive.
Ooh. But
opposites
it is not.
Attract.
See, how did you get Jackie on your side?
Because she knows
Are you like besties now?
She knows you like I know you. You are a hoarder. You get emotionally attached to things and then you can't get rid of them. It's okay. I love you. I will slowly but surely throw out all of your shit.
Okay, so I get like little things. Like I've got a couple of Hot Wheels that I got from like 4 Hot Wheels from the Dollar Tree because they're all like electric cars. I've got a couple Teslas. I got a Rivian. I have a Mustang Mach-E. I have no desire to get anything else unless I find another. If I find a Cybertruck, I'll get it. That's the only one I'm ever going to be able to afford. Maybe like $100,000. And I probably wouldn't be able to. By the time I'll be able to get one, I'd probably be able to afford it. That's the problem, because it's going to take years to get one.
You just have several small collections of lots of little things.
And I'm a grown ass man.
Yes, you are. And
I need a bigger gun collection, is what I need.
Oh, no, you don't. What do you got? 15 now?
No.
How many?
None of your business. The internet doesn't need to know that.
We have small collections of lots of things.
More of those.
Lots of small collections.
Think about where I might get a job. They might have layaway.
Lots of small collections of everything that is sentimental.
I mean, she needs a keto Girl Scout Thin Mint.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah,
I bet that would be good.
So
if they could make it and actually make it good.
Well, like those Catalina Crunch peanut butter cookies, they're not bad. They kind of have that do-si-do kind of like, they're in the same arena, but they're not in the same league.
They're not in the same. They're not playing the same game. But they're in the same arena.
They're the WNBA.
Yeah,
they're not the NBA.
But I'm willing to take really close.
I will do my best, but that just depends. I'm not telling you what I have.
We're good for now. That's also
were batteries included in what?
I don't know.
I do buy a lot of batteries because everything the girl likes has batteries in it. AA's, AAA's, and the kids have always needed batteries. So I usually just buy, because Amazon has bulk batteries. So you can buy boxes of 100 AA's and AAA's, and you just buy a box of those whenever you need them. They take like a day or two to get to you. So, and they're way cheaper, and they're ghost built by whoever, probably Duracell or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But we always have batteries in the house.
That's another thing. It's not just the hoarding of small things to collect. He also chronically buys in bulk, even though there's only 2 of us here anymore. We don't need all of that. But it's a thing. It made a lot of sense when all the kids were here.
And I just buy them less often now.
The batteries.
Yeah.
But not everything else.
Well, I bought 5 steaks today at Costco because you're going to eat 3 of them this weekend.
Okay, that makes sense. But you also buy a lot of other things in bulk. The pantry is overflowing again.
So?
It's overflowing again.
You don't want to go hungry?
I don't think it's possible. Not in this house.
I don't like you.
I'm just saying. I'm telling all your secrets.
What's my favorite thing I've purchased this year? You go first.
Well, I've made several small purchases, which will amount to a collection, but it is not for me. And I hope
She's creating a small hoarder.
I hope the small one is not watching, or she'll know what her Christmas gift is. Since the middle child has moved out, we have a spare bedroom, and I am going to set it up for her, and she is going to have a dress up studio. I've bought her multiple different dresses and dress up things and shoes and all these things, and we're going to create a dress up studio for her. I'm going to get some small mirrors and create a mirrored wall for her so she can see herself. I might even see about possibly getting a small platform so she can have almost like a stage to be on. She's going to have her own studio. That's my favorite thing I've done this year with money, other than taking everybody to Disney World.
I don't know what I've bought this year that would be my favorite thing. I mean, my most used thing is my computer, but I bought that last year. I got this new webcam. Makes transitioning between things easier for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really bought anything for myself this year, like any major purchases. I buy a lot of eggs and meat, but I don't necessarily buy myself anything like. And she'll disagree, sort of, but I don't make any major purchases on my own behalf.
You bought equipment. Didn't you get that board thing this year?
Yeah, I didn't buy that.
But you got that this year.
I got a Rodecaster Pro 2 this year, but I didn't. That was a gift from a friend of mine. Very generous gift.
This year?
I didn't buy any guitars this year. I haven't bought anything really this. I mean, I bought this webcam for $70.
Yeah,
but it was like from a friend, and it would cost me $150 if I got it even used.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Your new wallet.
Well, that was like $7.
Yeah, but I do like
my new wallet. It's not in my pocket right now, but it's like one of those like Ridge wallets, but it's stretchy and it holds like 15, 16 cards, and then it's got a little slot in the front for your ID. I like that. And I have a little lanyard that I clip into it, and then I've got all the keys that I need because I'm the only one who has a house key, which came in handy on our trip because somebody locked the garage door, the door leading to the garage, and nobody has keys into this house but me. And luckily, I brought them with me. I was thinking about not bringing anything with me like that, but I was like,
well, to be fair, I don't want anybody to have a key to the house because then they'll all be here all the time.
They can get in anyway. They know the code to the garage.
I know. I just prefer people going in and out through the garage. That way,
because our middle child refuses. He doesn't matter. Even when he was living with us, he knew the front door was always locked, but you knew he was here because he'd go and try it
every time.
Every time.
I think our best purchase this whole year was the trip to Disney. I would do that again.
Oh, I think then that school bread was one of my best purchases this year. The school bread and the Viking coffee.
That was pretty good stuff, but the whole trip, I would.
Oh, KPL tickets. I think buying my ticket to KPL and the hotel, that was huge. And being able to go to low carb for better health. That reminds me, Ms. Lucas,
Excuse
we
me.
need you to look into, I need to find out when low carb for better health this year is going to be. It's going to be 2 days. And we'll need to look at that house that we rented before. I think that was a perfect place to rent again if we can. I know they have their own hotel there, but that doesn't make sense. This was nice. And if Don and Mike were able to come down again this time and bring their camper again, and we get Jen down and Jackie can actually show up and everybody, because this last time we went, Jen didn't make it. Jackie didn't make it. It was when Jen Lucas didn't make it. Jackie didn't make it. It was me, Jen, Delaney, Brian, and Mike and Dawn.
Hmm.
And it was like a 3-bedroom house in the literal middle of nowhere. And it was amazing, but it was like midsummer. And it was like you walk outside and it was so loud with bugs.
Crickets.
It's like,
And
the cicadas were ridiculous. And it finally calmed down at night and it was like so peaceful, but it was so hot. It was like 100 degrees driving down there.
Yeah.
And my car was going to like flip out or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. I want to know more about this as well, Jen, if you can send me some information. Scorch Marker is hiring. Would have a work from home would be nice, because if I don't have to go in people, I'm okay. I already have a setup that I could work from home. I mean, any kind of job that's work from home, they're probably going to provide you with their own kind of computer setup anyway. But yeah.
Yeah.
KPO tickets will do. Yeah. So with that, I am going to create a little outro for all my videos, a little thing for for the members that stick around and show you the love and all that stuff. Because like I said, you guys mean the absolute world to us.
Yeah, that's so awesome. You guys don't have to do that. We appreciate it.
It helps
I
us
didn't even know
out.
you set it up.
Yeah.
We talked about it. And
I
then
know.
it did.
And and then over time, if we want to add more and people are more interested, we can do that. Add more things. We can do like dedicated lives. But right now, we're small.
Yeah.
And this is basically a dedicated live.
Yeah.
So show up, hang out with us. That's what we want. And
We
then
lull the cat to sleep with our conversations.
And then Saturday,
Disinterested cat.
this Saturday, join me and Cindy DeManch. She and I will be talking about her journey and taking all of your questions. I believe that's going to be 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most of them going forward will be 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. for the person that I am having on. So if they are in Central, Mountain, or Pacific Standard Time, or over time, possibly all over the world, you can join me and it will be at their time. But just be mindful that these conversations on Saturdays will be at varying times, because
it's no fair for anybody to have to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Right. They're just not going, they're not going to do it. They're just not. And I wouldn't expect them to anyway. Like I said, when I started doing the Sunday morning talk where I drink coffee, I didn't think anyone was actually going to show up. I figured I would go live, sit there for 15 minutes, talk, and then just shut it down. But now I talk for an hour and a half each week, and there's plenty of people to keep me company. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys come. Let's see. And we saw an armadillo. Yes. And we found out that they carry what's that? They carry the other thing, that thing that makes your stuff fall off, like your body parts fall off.
Oh, leprosy.
Leprosy. Yes, they
I had to find it in my brain.
Yeah,
I knew it was there.
Social media expertise for a craft supply company. I'll forward info. Please do.
That would be cool.
I'm a monster for 8 a.m. on a Saturday. You know what? You love me and you are willing to sacrifice. Willing to sacrifice your love.
Yes.
You can go to bed like right after. He's going right back to sleep. Like, blah, 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 blah. You're boring.
You can go to sleep during.
I mean, realistically, you wouldn't be on anyway until at least March. You've got some time.
Yeah.
I may have to add another day of the week depending on how things go, because
what if you added another tier, you could do an extra one on a different day of the week, and people could be members to watch that extra one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see how things go.
Toss it around.
I mean, people are just doing the 99 cent to be nice.
I know.
That's
very nice.
It is.
And we appreciate it.
That's what we want. Are we?
Yes, you're nice. I know. I've met you more than once. You're nice.
She never punched you in the face.
No, she didn't. Not one time.
So she's nice. Because everybody who meets you wants to punch you in the face.
Pretty much.
But with that, we've been talking for an hour and a half. That means it is now after 8:30.
Oh, we're ready.
I'm supposed to be on a live in an hour, and I haven't even watched the movie.
I don't think you're going to make that one.
I might just join the live and talk with them about it. I have no idea what the movie is anyway. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here.
Well,
and then we'll get into another conversation for another 10 minutes.
All right.
Jackie says she's Gemini nice.
Sleeping.
I don't even know what that means. She's got her crystals that don't. Watch the Matt Rife comedy special. He talks about women and their crystals.
I don't have crystals. I am Gemini nice. I am a Gemini.
You are not nice.
I am nice.
Anyway, I'm going to end this stream before we get into a fight.
You're not going to win.
I won't. That's true. Anyway, again, I don't have the words to express how much it means for me for you all to join us, talk with me every week, 3 times a week.
Yeah, I'm surprised y'all can tolerate that.
I know. But anyway, we love you, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.